It's High Priestess Jamila. Y'all ready to have some fun, some real fun?
Did you make it right? Make it break down. Shatter your illusions of love. And is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and move on. Did you make it right? Make it break down. Shatter your illusions of love. Is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home. Did you make it right? Make it break down. Shatter your illusions of love. Now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home.
Cleanse and consecrate these cards so that they will give us accurate readings today for the chat. Hello, hello. Is it Wednesday today, y'all? Yep, happy Wednesday, July the 22nd. We've got a repeating number 2. So we got 4 2s, which represents what? The portals are open. Okay, so I'll come and talk to y'all about that. Right now, we're doing readings. Hello to the chat. We got Zybel, Melissa, Danny, hello, and Tanya Monet, hello. We already got questions. Thank you. I'll get to your questions in a second. Make sure that you guys show some love to the channel by hitting the thumbs up. You can never get enough love. I'm telling you. Just don't even think that. If you think that, then you have a lack of appreciation. If you ever sit back and say, you know what, I'm getting a little bit too much love, I need some hate, well, then you need to go and cleanse. Okay? So anyway, guys, my what is this? The Witches Tarot. Remember the Witches Tarot deck that I had that I love? And I had all of the cards. They were just in separate places. So they have been resurrected. My favorite deck. And then also, these are my two favorite decks. The Pagan Tarot deck actually has a special place in my heart. So these are the three favorite decks, but if I were to pick the top two, the Oracle, the Energy Oracle, and the Witch's Tarot is my favorite. Okay. So I am going to get into the readings. Now, somebody asked about Britney Spears and Tamar Braxton. Now, I think I read something about Tamar Braxton attempting suicide, and we'll talk about that. Wasn't it a suicide attempt or something like that? So we'll talk about why she's doing that and why just having money and fame is not enough. See, this is the reason why I have celebrity clients. Because just because you have money doesn't mean that spirit doesn't exist. So you still got to deal with your spirit. So that's what she's dealing with. Now, as far as Britney Spears, I ain't heard nothing about her. Okay. And then someone asked about their ex and children's father serving time in jail. Hey, Dream Girl. Okay. If you come in here using my name in the avatar, I might have to block you. Okay, seriously, that's kind of weird and creepy. Like, you're gonna have to explain why you're. That's weird to me. I may just ignore you and not block you. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna get into you guys' questions. If you guys want private, personal readings with me, you can go to the link below. My Etsy shop is below, and then also my Cash App. You can Cash App me at $psychicjamila. And summer prices are 30 for a half hour and 60 for a full hour. And then, of course, I charge $1 per minute. So if you go over, and I usually catch it before, you have to pay that in advance, okay? Because I get paid in advance, okay? I don't know about nobody else, but all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get what I was listening to something really amazing before this. Oh, I must have closed it out. Okay, let me go to my history then. I know I'm sure I can find it in there. Oh yeah, there it is. Gonna get some smoke in the air and I'm gonna get started with y'all questions. So I'm getting a message from Spirit about Tamar Braxton, and I will throw the cards to confirm it, but Tamar Braxton is actually having identity issues. She's having identity issues, guys. She's had all that plastic surgery. In general, she did not like the person that she was, which was why you would go and get those surgeries. Okay, we all know about what's the Jennifer Grey? I think her name is Jennifer Grey, the one from Dirty Dancing. She went and got that nose job to help her career, and it hurt her career because that was something. She was beautiful even with the nose. I mean, she didn't even have to do that. Like, it's sad, God creates you, which is you, in a unique way, and then you don't accept it. So that's number one. A lot of people think that, okay, the answer is having money and fame and recognition. But there is a person inside of you that is the real you. Okay. Britney Spears is having similar issues, but we will throw the cards. We're going to call the Saint Michael for protection. All right, spirit guides ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters, what messages do you have for everybody about Britney Spears? Okay, so that card flipped over. Okay. Some regret. What happened with Britney Spears? Can somebody fill me in? You can definitely see some. Britney Spears is having some kind of past life transgression, is what her issue is. She's going to have to, she has a past life to where she's pulling in. Well, first of all, there seems to be, that's not a negative spirit, but it seems like she's bringing in some negative emotions from the past life and she's not actually working on them. And she's going to have to transmute those negative energies, which is why that Three of Pentacles comes up. That's her problem. Now, Tamar is the one with the identity issues, I believe. Let me clear out my cards. This is how I clear out my cards, y'all. All right. Spirit guides, what messages do you have about Tamar Braxton today? See, she's having identity issues. Oh, yeah, that's pretty negative. She'll, damn, I wish I could change this to the mini cam virtual so that you guys could see the cards as they are in front of me, but I would have to go into StreamYard and I'd have to open up. Okay, so it's opposite to you guys, but to the reader, that Ace of Pentacles is actually upright and the rest of the cards, the Four of Cups is upright and the rest of the cards are actually in the reverse position. So you can tell that Tamar Braxton is having identity issues, having a hard time determining what's real and what's not. Even though she has money, she's still living in a reality that she doesn't want to be in. Now, the reason why that Four of Cups comes up in the upright position is because it's actually a blessing, because she's realizing, or she's going to have to realize in order for her to recover from whatever she's going through, she's going to have to realize that the power of appreciation. Okay, the power of appreciation. Let me see if I can do the mini cam, virtual cam. Yeah, see, it's not connected on my mini cam. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can tinker with this because I want y'all to see the cards because I can flip it to where you guys will see what I see. Hold on a minute. I got to do some. Okay. Okay, here. Yeah, it's not picking up the. And there's the virtual webcam. Okay, video, audio. Yeah. We just gonna give up on that. So it's actually reversed, guys. The cards that you're seeing, they're actually in reverse, okay? Then from what you're seeing. That's what she's having. And let me look and see what her zodiac sign is. I would guess that she's fire or air, but she's a Pisces. So she's got some spiritual work to do and she'll be okay. The Ace of Pentacles represents her healing. So she is going to heal, okay? But how long is that going to take? 4 years? 4 months? I know I wouldn't stay like that for a long ass time. Then I do feel that whatever that is, that relationship that she has with that husband of hers that she got that baby with, I think that he's kind of a covert narc, the baby daddy. Whoever she's married to, he's a covert narc. So yeah, that she's got a conglomerate of things going on, but she'll get past it. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. And let me look at the actual live chat on YouTube because I've already learned my lesson trying to go by that StreamYard. It don't show up all the messages. Does my Libra ex still love me? Okay, so that's two questions. That's two questions. The limit is one question per person. So I'm only going to answer one. Okay. Spirit guides for Danny Owl. Does his Libra ex still love him? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers would indicate yes. Odd numbers and core cards would indicate no. The answer is no. But I do think that, let me just say this, that there's more to this story. You said, is she coming back? You are an Aquarius. I think that the answer to that one could be yes. But I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, most people, they're most people have these fake relationships. So I feel like there's a place of realness that's going to have to happen before you're even happy in that relationship. It's going to have to be a place of realness. That if I'm going to be honest with you, I can see a lot of confusion, a lot of choices that this person may have. Um, and it just depends on what road they decide to go down. You know, I feel like also there's some confusion that you may have about the relationship. So, again, these are very short chat readings. So if you guys want a longer explanation, you want to purchase a reading. Because I feel like you could stay in limbo with this situation for years and years and just waste your life. I see people wasting their lives every day in situations where they're supposed to be happy, but they're not. Okay. Then also, I feel like somebody in the situation doesn't know how to make things a priority. I feel like in general, your Libra X is not making you a priority. Okay. Which is, if I was you, somebody not making me a priority, it would be a big problem for me. So I feel like without even throwing the other cards, that there's another man involved. Okay, that there's a third party involved that person might be trying to get to know or pursue. So I think it's kind of crazy how some of your lovers will say, "Hey, I'm trying to pursue this right now and see how I feel. Maybe I'll be back later." Are you going to be there waiting for them? Seriously, do you think they'll respect you? Like the circumstances might lead you to another person. You might be with another person for a while in between that to get you through, because nobody should just leave you alone like that. Like and you need to let it be known. You know, you need to let it be known, hey, I'm not going to be sitting here waiting for you forever. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Jacob is in there being a little too loud. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Jacob is fighting a nap. And, they start acting kind of crazy when they fight and they sleep. Y'all know how that is. Okay. Let me see if Danny Owl has said anything. She's Sagittarius rising and moon in Aquarius. Leave her alone. Find somebody that has time for you. If a person don't have time for you, I feel like she's spending time with somebody else. Let it go. Okay. Hey, Scorpio Witch. Hey, sis. You're welcome. All right, moving on. And like I said, we're going to get some frequencies going because it's actually supposed to be raining today. I don't know who is making the rain go away. There's somebody in Georgia that is totally offbeat that be doing stuff to mess with the rain. And it's so irritating because it's supposed to be raining today, but it's not. You can see the sun and the clouds fighting with each other. It's irritating. It's not supposed to be sunny outside today. It's supposed to be an overcast. It's supposed to be kind of rainy. Okay. All right. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. This is the way it's supposed to be. I think it's been forecasted to rain or whatever. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. Spirit guides. Tanya Monet wants to know, will her children's father serve time in jail? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards is no. So the answer is yes. Definitely a yes. Uh-huh. What is it for, spirits? What's the charge? Oh. What's going on? Show me the severity of it. Yeah, he'll be out like maybe like a year. Ooh, hold on. Let me let me let me make sure. Let me make sure. Spirits, what messages do you have about this? Oh. What did he do and what state are y'all in? Girl, you might have to do some spiritual work. If it was my children's father and he didn't go upside my head, I would be doing some court case work for him right now. So I definitely got a yes answer. And then the Four of Swords, that represents somebody going away for a while or you being separated. You're welcome, girl. If you don't know court case work, you need to do it yourself, or or if you don't know it, you can contact me. Depending on what the charge is, I don't take all of the cases, but I can give you spiritual advice, and you can pay me for a ritual. I can give you the ritual for a discounted price, and you can do it yourself. Oh, he deserves it. Oh, well, then in that case, it looked like he's going to do about 10 years. And yeah, because at first I was thinking that Ace of Swords could be a year. But, I do so many readings, Tanya. Did we do a private reading? He going to do about 10 years. That's why that 10 of Wands came up. But you need to cut the cord from him because he's going to be bothering you. Okay, people that are in prison, they can still do spiritual work on you. So he could very well create burden in your life. I would cut the cord from him. I would do an actual cord cutting. And sometimes you have to keep doing those cord cuttings. Yeah, but men form a cord to you. I can see that this is something that probably happens in this man's family. There's all sorts of probably entities and demons that led him there, and you have children with them. Okay. You lost the baby. You still need to get that energy off of you, Tanya. Get it off of you, honey, because you'll be serving that time with him. Believe it or not, that's men don't have to do rituals and light candles with us. They don't have to do the same thing that we do. They just tend to have that natural effect. And don't go around telling too many people that about him. Separate from him as much as possible. Okay. And contact me for a private reading. Do you have other kids? Because even though I'm telling you, I had a miscarriage from a guy years ago. Oh my goddess. I feel like I carried that with me. It was like some kind of demonic imprint that, and men, they just all they do is take in more demons. They don't actually take the time to, they're foolish. And see, I think that with this person, what I can sense is a connection with a succubus type energy. Mm-hmm. I disconnect real quick from men that have succubus energy connected to another woman. Bye. Bye. That's a succubus, okay? Which I'm not a succubus. There's a difference between being a sex goddess, a love goddess, a money goddess, and a succubus. A succubus is there to suck the life out of you. Nobody has to conjure that demon for love. It's not necessary, but people do it. People conjure succubuses to curse their enemies. They don't, that's not love, but yeah. Okay, so no other kids? Well, good. Good. Cleanse your womb. We're going to throw a couple of energy oracles for you, but I would still recommend a full reading. Cleanse your womb. Cut the cord. Cut ties. Don't accept none of his phone calls. If his mama calls you to say, please answer the phone. If he called with the mama on the three-way, hang up. Block his mama's number because his mama is looking for sacrifices. Okay, the mama knows the deal. She knows that she's sacrificing the women. See there? That's weird as shit. Some of my tarot cards was mixed in with my oracle cards. So you see how Spirit is saying you to walk away, cut the cord. That's that energy that's pulling on you. That's that entity that's pulling on you right there. And it thinks that it's still doing something for his family. I've noticed a lot of things that seem to be coming from times that don't exist. For example, when it comes to the witchy thing, and I totally respect this lady, love her, and she's actually a transgender witch, and she's really pretty. Anyway, she was saying something about the fourfold law and about keeping secrecy. But I think that was probably during the time when they were killing witches left and right, and that's probably why they did that, because, if you got caught practicing witchcraft, it was off with your head. And especially when the queens existed, because a lot of the queens, they didn't want nobody being more powerful than them, and the queens were witches too. So there would be like the ordinary people would be out there doing work on them, and so witches would witches, aka queens, would chop their heads off and stuff. So let's throw a couple of oracles for Tanya. They worked on me to lose the baby. Yeah, the baby was a sacrifice, and so is he. That's why he's going to do that time in prison. Okay, so you got two angels, and then you've got the you got one angel, which is the sacral chakra, telling you to cleanse your womb and to call to her. This is Archangel Ariel, and then you got the adjacent possibilities. So you have your whole life ahead of you. The world is your oyster. Even if your daddy didn't tell you that, now we're telling you. So you can choose whatever you want, and you don't have to do anything that you don't want to happen to you. Okay, so you're not forced into that situation. I wouldn't want nothing to do with them. Let them go. Let them go. All right, moving on to the next person. You're welcome, sweetie. Moving on to the next person. Kiki Gemini Baby said, will me and Javante become more than friends? Well, let's see. Let's kind of clear the cards a little bit, guys. This is how you can clear your cards, just by doing this. Okay. So us witches have a lot of different ways of doing stuff. I just ordered a whole bunch of incense and stuff. I got a haul coming up, but my hauls are going to be done during my day in the life of a witch videos. So I got a haul coming up soon in a couple of days. All right, spirits. Kiki Gemini Baby says, will her and Javante become more than friends? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards would indicate a no answer. So the answer is no. I'll go ahead and throw you a Y. Because there's another person. He's involved with another person that has control over his mind. Definitely can sense that there's a soulmate connection between the two of you. Maybe even a twin flame connection. He might be a false twin flame, though. False twin flames are very common. You know how you can tell when your twin flame is false is when they're doing something that they refuse to stop doing. After a while, your twin flame is supposed to leave all that stuff behind, and spirit will let you know when it's past the time to allow that person to do that. So just because a person is your twin flame does not mean that you can be with them in this life. Sometimes your twin flame can manifest as your worst enemy in this life. And literally, the sad part about it, which it can feel like a curse, because at the same time, you love this person with all your heart, but you hate them and you hate the bad energy that they bring into your life. Okay? Seriously. So be careful with that twin flame stuff, because there's twin flames that have to do curses on each other. They just ping pong bad, destructive outside influence energy back and forth. They recycle the energy. It can really be a very toxic situation. And I would do common core cuttings and banishings of them. I would. Sometimes your twin flame, it's not a romantic connection. Your twin flame could have a romantic connection with someone else. And it could be your actual real twin flame. You don't have to be with your twin flame, guys. You can pick somebody new. It's just that your twin flame can be extremely insecure and not know how to let go. I watched a movie called Twin Sanity a few nights ago that reminded me of the twin flame thing, only it was sisters that were born as twins, but y'all should watch that on Netflix. It kind of reminds you of some twin flame relationships. Okay. I think that there's probably a problem or an issue between the two of you. And I'm sorry, nobody wants a destructive relationship with nobody. They want romance. They want actual real love, value, and appreciation. Okay. All right, moving on. Hello, Guadalupe. Hello. Welcome. Does my Gemini actually love me? Okay, let's see. Hey, can y'all shout me out in the chat when I call out your question, please, so I can know that you're still here? So, images.png, if you could please shout me out in the chat, because I don't have to go through these questions really fast. We can take our time, because I've got plenty of time for y'all. In fact, I've been spending so much of my time just really focused on my apothecary, building that up and working on my business. It feels very refreshing. Okay, not focusing on self-love, and then focusing on celibacy for a short time is important too, because it kind of tends to cut off those entities from your sexual energy, and sometimes you have to do that. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't see images PNG in here anymore. Welcome, Autumn. Thank you for subbing. All right, Spirit Guides, does images.png's Gemini actually love them? I think you're a woman, if I'm not mistaken. Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes, odd numbers and core cards is no. So the answer is yes, but there's a third party. Geminis are very weak-minded people. Okay, I found that out. I have a child with a Gemini, y'all. Did y'all know that Tyrese's father is a Gemini? Yes, he is, and I can tell you that they are very weak-minded, and literally will have you in limbo for about 11,000 years. Uh, all I can say is please don't let the Gemini limit you to what your choices is, because Gemini people will do that. They can be really horrible lovers. In fact, I feel sorry for people involved with Geminis. I think that the love of my life is either going to have to be, he can be a Gemini, but he'd have to have a really strong chart, a weak, that's because I feel like, and whoever the other person is, they don't even love them. They're just a puppet, in my opinion. I feel like you're dealing with a Gemini puppet. So they do love you, but it's not right there. You might want to explore your other choices, because I'm telling you, there's actually an entire love hate club for Geminis. It's all air signs seem to have that issue. Seriously, and they can turn love into a nightmare. So be careful with that, okay? They love you, but how are they going to treat you? All right, Autumn says, let's clear this up. Smoke of air and fire of earth, cleanse and bless this home and earth, drive away all harm and fear, and only good may enter here. If spirits threaten us in this place, fight fire by fire, water by water, banish their souls into nothingness and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and through space. A lot of people need to learn how to disconnect emotionally from people that hurt them. Especially if you're dealing with a narc. When a narc is doing they narky snarky stuff, you just disconnect from them real quick and be like, please believe that I'm the one that feels sorry for you, honey. I know how to love. You don't. That's how you get them, honey. Okay? I know how to love. You the one don't know how to love. All right, moving on to should I DM Jake and start a conversation? Okay, so Autumn wants to know, Spirit, should she DM Jake C and start a conversation? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards is no. The answer is yes. You should. Okay. Let me throw the next card. Yeah, definitely feel as though maybe the situation can be healed. Maybe the situation, whatever it is, can be turned around for the better. But yeah, you definitely should DM them because I feel like they, energetically, what it seems like to me is that they are a very loving and kind and understanding person. Okay. So especially, I don't know if they're a water sign. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm really not. But water signs are some of the most. They're the best lovers. Water signs are the best lovers, hands down. They're loyal. They don't cheat. And I know some of y'all probably had a cheating Scorpio or a cheating Cancer or a cheating Pisces. But that's because you was dealing with that shadow side, that dark side of love. Now it's time for you to come over to the light and experience real love. There's a lot of people that are just I don't know. Okay. All right. Moving on to Giselle says, hi, I would like to know if either Keith or George is best for me. Now you know that, okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll lay down a card that represents Keith, and then I'll lay down a card that represents George, okay? And we'll do a quick synopsis of it, or a Cliff's Notes version of it. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters. For Giselle, she would like to know if either Keith or George is best for her. So show me Keith, and then show me George. Keith is the Seven of Swords reverse. He has a trust issue, and George seems to be very manipulative, but he seems to be on top. See, somebody that has trust issues will bring weakness into your life. Period. Especially if you're empathic. It's a weakness. The energy of trust is very powerful. I feel like whoever Keith is, Keith has trust issues big time, and that shit is blocking him. He has a lot of negative subconscious blockages. Okay, so I don't think he's good for you at all. I personally, I don't think either one of them are good for you. I'd say with George that you would just need to guard yourself because George comes up as the magician, which means that he could be manipulative, but it depends. It depends on what he's manipulating. Is he trying to manipulate you into being some weak woman that just, like it really, really depends. I'm going to throw another card. I'll go ahead and throw you another one. Okay, because it depends. Like, I don't mind being with a man that knows magic, but is his magic tearing me down or is it building me up? If it's tearing me down, I'm done. I ain't got time for it. Spirits, clarify the Magician. Yeah, that I don't like none of them. Neither one of them. Yeah, he got mommy issues and he's manipulative and deceptive. No. Dump both of them, Giselle. Giselle, dump both of them. Find somebody else. Ain't neither one worth a damn. Just yeah. I feel like this person. You know what I can sense? Let me turn down this rain. You know what I can sense? I can sense that George, his mama was real kind of submissive and she just did whatever she was told and she just wasn't she didn't know how to, because I think it's the woman supposed to have control over the man, not the other way around. So he's kind of feminine. Men that play around like that. It's like, what is your problem? Do you know how to just be a man? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's definitely effeminized. And I just think you can do better, sis. I really do. I think you can do better than both of these characters. Okay. And is he an older man? Because you would think that an older man would know this stuff. Like, trust me, some of the younger ones are more mature than the older ones. The older ones can be just devastatingly, unimaginably confused. So I love to do I want to be nosy, girl. Giselle, come to me to get a private reading, sweetie. Cash at me or either visit my Etsy because I'd like to look more into this situation. I can't really do it here, but but I can tell you that hell, to be honest with you, I'd say Keith would be more work wittable because this other one, he just seemed like he gonna try to tear down your life. Because I feel like, okay, like for example, you can have a man that doesn't have a pot or a window to throw the pot out of, but he'll look at his father, and his father was probably financially sound to take care of his mother. And so his mother probably never had to work, never had to do anything. But then that's not going to be the case. And it's not the case for you because, you have your creativity. Like, why would you need to be like his mama? Oh, I want you to be just like my mama. And I want you to and it's like, well, your mama was a witch and she didn't have to work. So your daddy did everything, but you, sir, have nothing. So you can't do that. So men that can't support, and I feel like he can't support you. I feel like he can't support you, honey. So I just feel like it's just something ain't right with that. I feel like Keith could possibly be work withable, but if he's blocked to the point where he is affecting you, I would leave both of them alone, okay? All right, let's close this read now. We're going to clear out that bad energy. We don't like none of them cards. Ugh. Y'all, it's okay because there's a lot of yuck that we all have to work through to get to the right person. It's a lot of yucky people. And you know what? You know what I tell men? I say, look, I'm a witch. Like, if you don't like that, then you need to go find somebody else. Go find somebody else. That's how I feel. If you don't accept me being a witch, then go find somebody else. Because as a witch, I am going to dominate you. I am not going to accept the same things those other women have accepted. And I'm just sorry. As a witch, I have to dominate the men in my life. Doesn't mean I'm a cheater. Doesn't mean I'm disgusting. Doesn't mean that I'm going to sleep around on you at all. I'm very loyal. But you're not going to, and if I see that another woman is controlling my man, even his mama, oh, he got to go. He got to go. He got to go very far away from me. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And, people that don't accept that and try to change you, we'll just leave them alone. Okay, moving on to Mayra said, will me and my BF Elazar move in together this year? I'm a Leo. So BF must stand for boyfriend. Had to cleanse that space a little bit. Spirits, what messages do you have about Mayra Moreau? Will her and her boyfriend move in together this year? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes, odd numbers, and core cards is no. So the answer is yes. You got a yes on that? Okay. This year, probably after the end of the summer, you know, these men, they got to go and play around with demons all summer. Dream Girl says Brittany's dad is controlling her under a concern. Yeah, Brittany's father, oh God, oh, her father is the devil. I read about him, and you know what? I think I may have done a psychic reading on Britney Spears a few years back. I may have, or either I looked at the situation and it was just too terrible to even look at it. Britney Spears was a cash cow for her parents. They pimped that child out. She ain't never been able to really have no normal life. And you know, now her father is creating mental illnesses and stuff in that lady. Her father is definitely an evil person, an evil narcissistic man taking advantage of his daughter that needs to be dealt with spiritually. But Brittany's not going to do it because she is submitted to the situation. Okay, she's still rich. He wants herself, you know, he wanted control over his daughter, and he got it. He got it. Okay. All right. Guadalupe said hello. Hi, Guadalupe. Dream Girl said, I think Tamar attempted suicide because of her boyfriend. So is she still with that overweight dude? See, I don't keep up on that. I don't keep up on that. I know that those people need some spiritual help. I be seeing these famous people go through stuff, and I'll be like, they not just doing that stuff for attention. They really got spiritual work that needs to be done. Because why would they even need to do that for attention then? You know, Toni Braxton is a freaking award-winning singer. Like, I still listen to Toni Braxton, but some of her music I don't really listen to anymore because I've changed. It doesn't really resonate with me when it comes to love. Um, I think that Whitney Houston is my love guardian angel. Like, all of her music resonates with me totally. In fact, I'm going to take a quick break and listen to some Whitney. You know, Toni Braxton, oh, I can't breathe again, breathe again. Will I ever breathe again? Yeah, lady, calm down. Like, what are you putting in the subconscious minds of women? We have to be able to breathe without these men because many of them are weakened by religion. They are total, like, and I'm going to tell y'all something. It's sad when you see it. It's sad when you see a man that is totally weakened by religion. He with some demon, like some succubi demon or something, and he be thinking, and then you probably love the dude, and he don't realize, he think he doing something. He just a victim. He just a sacrifice, and then you become a sacrifice too. You say, well, I got to go, baby, because you know, you think you just being a man, but you actually being a fool. Mm-mm. And so I'm not with Toni when she said, and I shall never breathe again. Okay, girl. Okay, and you see Toni Braxton got that heart condition. Why do you think she got that? She has a heart condition. There's nothing wrong with being willing to die for love, but I'm sorry, that person got to be willing to die for me, and that represents change. We're going to listen to some Whitney Houston, y'all. And then I'm going to get to the rest of y'all questions, okay? Because I got to take a quick break. I'm just in a Whitney Houston mood. Which song should I play by Whitney Houston, y'all? Oh, this one's perfect. But I'm sure that it's like Whitney Houston made some Bombay love music before she left this earth. We will always love you, Whitney. She's my fairy godmother. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Mayra.
I know he's the one I dream of. Look into my eyes, take me to the clouds. Oh, I lose control, can't seem to get enough. When I'm awake from breathing, tell me, is it really love? How will I know? How will I know? How will I know? How will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you, what you know about these things? How will I know if he's thinking of me? I try to fall, but to shine. Falling in love is so bittersweet. This love is strong, but I'm weak. I'm saying, wish I had to live it down.
I love this song, y'all.
Mistaken what I'm feeling really love. Ooh, tell me, how will I know? Just feel it. How will I know? How will I know? See it. How will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you, what you know about these things? How will I know if he's thinking of me? I try to fall, but I'm too shy. Falling in love is so bittersweet. This love is strong, but I'm real weak. If he loves me. If he loves me not, if he loves me, oh, if he loves me not, hey, if he loves me, if he loves me not, I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you to know about these things. How will I know if he's thinking of me? I try to fall, but I'm too shy to see. Falling in love is so bittersweet. The love is strong, but I'm really.
I miss Whitney Houston. Can we get some more thumbs up so I can see that 222? We got a repeating number 2. We got a repeating number 2. Can we get another thumbs up so I can see that 222? I would appreciate it. You're welcome, Mayra. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me go back up on my questions because I'm ready to answer questions. Okay. Guadalupe says, should I choose Or will I choose the Taurus or the Sagittarius? All right, spirit guides. Show me the answers to indicate if Guadalupe will choose the Taurus or the Sagittarius. Show me the Taurus. What is her decision on the Taurus? And show me what is her decision on the Sagittarius. Thank you for the twos. Hey. Y'all, that's how our guides communicate with us is through numbers. All right, we're going to look at the Taurus. We're going to look at the Sagittarius. So you're going to choose the Taurus, hon. Yes. You're going to choose the Taurus. Makes a lot of sense. I actually like Taurus men. They are just so... Ooh, they are hard workers. They gonna make it happen. I like Taurus people. Y'all know that my Venus is in Taurus, so I really, really get along with Tauruses really well. Seriously, I can have lasting relationships with Taurus people. And romantic relationships too. All right, there's your answer, Guadalupe. What's your you're a Taurus, Shay? Hey, I love y'all. I love Tauruses. I do. And okay. Hold on, y'all. I gotta. Okay. I need to charge up this phone too, so I'm gonna have to get up from here and okay. Yeah, I actually really do, because my Venus is in Taurus, and then I have so especially when it comes to other stuff, not just love and romance, but career and strength and demanding respect from our partners and demanding respect from the people around us. Like I definitely totally understand Tauruses because of my Venus being in Taurus. So shout out to my Tauruses, okay? And I don't have to use a Taurus either just to keep me grounded because my Venus is in Taurus. I've got a lot of Gemini in my chart though. Y'all wouldn't believe how much Gemini I got in my chart. It's ridiculous. My Mercury is in Gemini, but I got all of the strengths of the Gemini, not the weaknesses. Okay. I got everything in all the right places, okay? All right. Will Inazaya Taurus message me back today? Okay. That little boy is in there. Like Jacob is like really, and he's sleepy, so he's being louder than usual. All right, spirits, will the Taurus message back Jakari today? Okay. Yes or no? No. They might be mad at you or somebody else. So no, they're not gonna message you back today. Rob Productions says, "Could I have a reading?" Yeah. Are you asking for a free chat reading, or are you asking for a private reading? Yeah, that person. The answer was no. Might be tomorrow though. Now, if you meditate enough, you could possibly get her to call you. Depends. Or message you back. It depends. I mean, to be honest with you, as a witch, I can get like this is the scary part about people in my life. I can get you to do whatever I want you to do. whenever I want you to do it. But I don't do that with my relationships because I respect and love the people in my life way too much. But if I wanted to just be in control of you, I could just be in control of a person. I mean, I'd rather be feeling free and exploring nature and just touching myself and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck I want to do that for? So that, so I don't really lean towards the domination type of thing. I'm just kind of like I consider myself to be like a little angelic nymph, just kind of hanging out under a tree in the woods by a stream. Y'all know I live by a lake, so the lake is literally 5 minutes, like not even 5 minutes from me. I can go to the lake. I can walk to the lake, even though I don't have the lake in my backyard, which is what I wanted, but I got a stream back there. So I'm just like sitting there, like, you know, I don't have to. And you know what? When I realize, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When it comes to love, when I realize that if I notice that it's a struggle, like it's literally like a struggle, like because people come to get me, I don't come to get them. People stalk me, not the other way around. So that's just who I am. It don't have nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be chasing somebody down, stressing out over nobody. I'd rather watch a movie. I'd rather watch a movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just forget all about you. It's seriously. Jacob, come here real quick. I'm about to have him come in here. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Jacob acts strange, at certain times. I'm not going to talk about it. It's a personal thing. Whenever something weird or personal is happening in my life, a certain situation, a certain scenario, Jacob starts acting strange, which is all the more reason why I'm putting curses on folks today. I'm sorry, y'all, but it is really a good day. But you got to curse who you thou wilt on a Wednesday. Don't mess with me on a Wednesday. Don't even do nothing subtle. Like, what are you doing? I'm real funny about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm real funny because I am the folk. I am the folk. For real. So I'm gonna keep this thing going to drown his little ass out because he's supposed to be sleeping. He's not asleep. He's in there being obnoxious. My son is being obnoxious today, y'all. Got some folks that are seriously offbeat. All right, let's look at the next question. Will I and Vishal marry each other? Now, some of y'all that ask questions about, let's see, we've been streaming for almost an hour. If y'all could let me know that y'all still here, please repost your questions, please. Because I'm about to get out of here. You guys know that I do this for maybe an hour a day. Or maybe I'll probably be here for about 30 minutes longer because I got some stuff I got to do. Okay, Coco is still here. Okay, let's look at your question. Is this cancer guy coming in my life someone I already know? Okay, so you already know him. Coco wants to know, spirits, is this cancer guy coming into her life? which is someone that she already knows. Is he going to come in? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers, core cards is no. So the answer is no. What I can sense, Coco, seriously, you got some unhealthy attachments. You got some unhealthy attachments. And Cancer is looking for something real. You have either a vampiric or a succubus spirit connected to you that literally feeds off of your lovers, and you need to banish that demon. Uh-huh. And you know what? It's okay. It's difficult going from feeding off of others versus enhancing and growing your own power. So many people have an issue with that. See, going from it depends on why you're in that situation. So going from a single mother on welfare, okay, I worked, but I still had to get food stamps and housing assistance. That means that for years I had to feed off of others. There's an energy though, attachment, okay? You got some kind of energy attachment. You got a person connected to you that is just, they can't change their energy to stop living off of others. Feeding, and I feed myself. What the fuck? I ain't gotta, like, people that have unhealthy attachments to them, people that are codependent on people, I cut them off real quick. Because it's hard. People don't even realize, like, people can't even believe that I was able to do that. Jamila, you mean to tell me that you went from being broke to making tens of thousands of dollars per fucking month to living in your dream home? What the fuck? People be that's why I said you need a private. It's somebody right next to you. I be seeing people like that all the fucking time. That is a fake green screen too, especially if it's somebody that got money or either it's some. That's a fake green screen. You know, because I would get beautiful homes on housing. I had beautiful homes. You know, they had fireplaces, hardwood floors, but it was just a green screen because it wasn't no love or no creativity. All my creativity was being blocked, and I said, God damn it. And then my house that I live in now, I have a cherry blossom tree. You know, when I realized that this house was for me, I'm just telling y'all. Okay. You need to get a private reading. A lot of y'all need to get private readings about that, because if you're not, like, here's the whole thing about it. If you're in a situation that is a total fraud and you're not happy, why would you stay in that situation? So that you can brag about it, or would you want true happiness? That's the question. For me, I want true happiness. I would never marry a rich man that didn't actually love me. I wouldn't do it just to live in a big house. Kiss my ass. How about I'm going to go over here and stay in this love shack with a cherry blossom tree and an abundance of love growing around me? How about I do that? I want something real. I don't want something fake. And when you can manifest with that real energy, that's the real manifestation. Okay? Well, honey, if you can't move out, you can always contact me, but you got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to really, really be ready. Okay? I understand that codependency. A lot of people would have been scared shitless. Y'all realize that I purposely got off of housing assistance, walked out, moved my stuff into storage, went to a hotel. I was the fool, but guess what? My spirits, They was like, "No, you on the right track. You got this." So not only was I paying double what I pay here, but I also managed to move into this house. So it's definitely doable within 4 to 5 months, probably even less time than that. If you don't have an annoying codependent twin flame, I hate having a twin flame. It weakens you. If your twin flame is weak and codependent like that, yeah, it do make you want to send a throw up emoji. I throw up in my own mouth if my twin flame was weak and codependent. Yuck. Let's move on to the next question. I noticed that the people that were in here earlier, there's 17 of y'all in the chat. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, images left. Yeah. So I'm calling out Ashley Vasquez to see if she's still in here. And then also I'm going to call out. Shit, I got to scroll all the way up, y'all. Fearless Soul, Dream Girl. Yes, I do pregnancy readings, Shay. Oh, thank you, Mayra. Mayra answered that for you. And Alyssa, you guys shout me out in the chat if you're still here. Okay. So Shay says, am I currently pregnant? Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters. Is Shay currently pregnant? I think we're going to see a no answer, to be honest with you. What messages do you have for Shay? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes, odd numbers and core cards is no. Girl, you pregnant. But I think it's a possibility. Yeah, you're pregnant, but I think it's a possibility that the baby you could lose it like early on. You're definitely pregnant. There was a conception that took place. As far as will it implant, you might end up with a chemical pregnancy or something. Might be the father's energy. A lot of these men will create death in your womb. I've had it happen. A man that doesn't want you to get pregnant, he'll go and he'll talk to his spirits and he'll say, "Hey, I think I may have gotten this person pregnant. Can you make sure that the baby doesn't manifest?" And some of them will go as far as to sneaking you a morning after pill. They're disgusting. Yeah, be careful, Shay. He the one who wanted the baby. You need to come get a reading because I'm going to be honest with you. I had a very, very, very painful miscarriage. I had a very painful miscarriage a year before I got pregnant with Jacob. And the father slipped me a abortion drug. This is no cap. So let me just tell you this, men, and he had planned the baby with me. He had planned the baby with me. So he got me pregnant on purpose just so that he could sacrifice the baby, which is what he was doing basically. But yeah, a lot of them are sick, and you do have to cut ties with many of them that are doing stuff like that. So I feel that even though he wanted the baby, I feel like he could change and he could turn. He could turn. They a lot of them will do that, and many of them have done that. Yeah, yeah. It's all good. That's why I watch these men. And trust me, you don't want to get pregnant by a man like that anyway. So just cut ties with them. Hmm. Many of them will do that because they're so into conquering things. They'll kill your babies and stuff like that. Yeah, they're yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been with a physical male in a while. My spirits have been limiting that because I can't deal with I can't deal with it. Many of them ain't witchy friendly at all. Many of them are doing stuff underhanded. I can't I can't do it. Yeah, well, wait until the reality of a positive pregnancy test kicks in. Wait until that. And guys, just to let y'all know, spirits want me to try to bring back my old channel where all of these memories were chronicled. Every memory that I had throughout the year that I chronicled on YouTube got destroyed by YouTube trolls. They flagged my video down because I lost my temper. So I'm thinking about having y'all sign a petition to bring that channel back. It may take a couple of months to do it, or maybe I can do spiritual work, but I just remember chronicling that miscarriage. And also when I found out I was pregnant, I never forget I was sitting up in my room in my house and I knew I was pregnant. I'm a very fertile person. And so a lot of these men will, they'll do spiritual work on you and all that stuff. And so probably for me, I think the next man that I'm with, he's going to actually want a baby, have a chance to have a relationship. Seriously, somebody that's actually available. Yeah. Hey, protected by God. Hello. How are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I'll make it because we need to bring back that channel, don't we? We do. And I think that I can because all YouTube would have to do and see, I was getting like a lot of views on that channel. That channel was viral. I had over 6 to 7 million views on that channel because I had a video on there that was making money every month. It got very good reviews. I had a money making video on there. All of them were money makers, but yeah. So I would like to do that just because there's so many memories, ultrasound photos, all of the memories of me, talking to y'all about losing the baby and stuff. Those memories are precious to me, even though they're, good and bad. And for somebody to bring that kind of death into my life is disgusting. I'll curse you. I'm sorry. I am a witch. It's in my nature to curse people that hurt me. So I'll curse everything that you do, especially if you're a man doing that. Men, I don't care if y'all act manly. If you won't, you curse. I'll curse you every day. Seriously, that's the reality of it. You need to know, yeah, we're going to put the fear of God in you. We know you love us, but we're going to put the fear of God in you. Because they'll try to treat you like you just some regular old, victim or goddamn, what's that called? Goddamn sacrifice right out of the goddamn Bible. So to be honest with you guys, I'm in a very good mood today. I'm in the mood to battle patriarchy and these men that degrade us for fake fraud women. You know, we love them, but we got to put our foot down, okay? Be strong enough to give him an ultimatum. Say, hey, you either do this or I'm out. You got until a certain amount of time to do X, Y, and Z, or I'm out for good. Now what you gonna do? And yeah, I'm gonna replace you around Christmas time too. Because Christmas is gonna bring a lot for y'all. I swear to Goddess, and y'all better do llamas. Y'all need to be doing llamas right now. Y'all got 3 days to participate with my ritual. And we marrying dinero. We marrying the god Dinero Love. He's an Irish Celtic god. We're marrying him on that day. I honestly think if I have his baby, it will save my life. I've been so depressed. I was thinking about killing myself. Okay, Shay, listen to me. You need to contact me, okay? Because let me tell you something. You need to get whatever that bad spirit is on you, get it off of you. Oh my Goddess. There was a movie that I watched the other day on Netflix. Hold on, I was telling somebody about it. I'll have to go back and look at those messages to get the name of the movie. Very symbolic of what I'm about to tell you right now. So it was a rapper. He goes out, he's sleeping around, doing what he. And so his woman loves him. So they go through all this over this crazy chick that tries to kill him and all that, but she finds him and gets him and saves him from the situation, from the chick that's trying to kill him. So they show the end of the movie. She gets pregnant. The crazy lady lives. She gets pregnant, but the lady literally comes back and comes out of the closet. So they end it as a cliffhanger. So the point of it is that a baby is a new beginning, yes. But what kind of negative energy and karma did the father have on him to make this happen? Now this woman is going to have to fight this woman while she's pregnant. Now we already know old girl probably beat the shit out of that lady to defend her baby. We're hoping that. But it's just the point. All of that negative energy is going to go in that baby. So cleanse your womb before you have a baby. Because your baby is going to have to deal with that negative energy. First of all, the reason why we go through that is because men are not supposed to be running around here sleeping with the whole community. All of them sleeping with the whole community, sharing the same women. They don't care. That's not supposed to happen. If it was supposed to happen, we wouldn't have sexually transmitted diseases. Okay, sweetie, the reason why sexually transmitted diseases exist is because of men sleeping around with a lot of different women. Okay? Well, amen. But by after, what is that? The Sagittarius contact me before July ends. I'm a Virgo. Okay, let's Nav. Okay, I'm gonna call y'all out in the chat because it's music time, honey. It's time to play some music. Let's see what we're gonna play. I'm gonna call out y'all in the chat. If you have a question, you need to shout me out in the chat, okay? And I'm gonna play some Whitney Houston. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted. You guys know that I love music. I express myself through music. I live for music all day. If it's not music, then I'm looking at movies that I like. And that movie that I watched. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all the name of this movie. It literally disturbed my spirit. So it's a good movie. If it disturbs me, then it's a good ass movie. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to find the name of this movie before I go to the break. It's called Fanatic. Very good movie. All right, and I'll be right back. I'm going. I might end up going to a concert or a club or something. Okay, Nav, I got you. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, y'all. Be right back.
Dark stretch upon the eye, and the sun begins to fade. Still time to figure out how to take my blues away. I'm gonna light up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, the loneliness falls. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be like you with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I find I'm feeling down. I need a man to take the chance for the love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, the dance with somebody. I wanna be like you with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I dance with somebody. I wanna be with you. Yeah, I dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody who loves me. Somebody. You hold me in with my arms. I need to take my chance for the love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart cries. Oh, dance with somebody. I wanna be with somebody. Yeah, dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, dance with somebody. I wanna be with somebody. Yeah, dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
nice song, y'all. I love that song by Whitney Houston. Okay, so let's move on to the questions. And I've got like a few more minutes left. I'm going to answer Dream Girl's question. Okay, we want to know if you should give. I'm going to make this one really, really good. We're going to keep the cards turned over. So I'm going to throw an oracle card and a tarot card for you, Dream Girl. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, should Dream Girl give D a chance? Yes or no? What messages do you have from the oracle? All right. And what messages do you have from the tarot? Okay. Should Dream Girl give D a chance? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers, core cards is no. All right. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to do a build up. Okay. Here's your answers. I'm going to light some incense. And guys, I'm about to get out of here actually. I appreciate the thumbs up and the support on the day in the lives. Those are going to be happening all the time. Okay? They're going to be happening all the time along with the readings. So that's what we'll be doing on this channel. Can't go to another channel and do it. I guess once we get that other channel reopened, we can do it on that channel. Once we get that reaffirmed. But other than that, we'll put all of those day in the lives on this video because people used to actually enjoy those a lot. All right, so Dream Girl, should you give D a chance? The answer is yes. Yeah, you got a yes answer. I feel like Saint Jamila is telling you to work with him because I feel like D is kind of insecure. I hate insecure people. I'm sick of that. You know, I feel like people that are that insecure, it seems like they just enjoy being miserable. So I do feel that it is going to be some complication, especially with this angel coming up. I feel like whoever this person is, they seem to have a lot of insecurity. So Shamuel is telling you to guard your solar plexus, which I don't want to be with somebody where I got to guard my solar plexus. Fuck that. Y'all know, oh, perfect example, that movie Baby Boy. Remember how they showed old girl, she had a car, she had a little tiny apartment, she had one child. She ended up having another child and Baby Boy, but she would tell him, you're making me insecure by doing the things that you're doing, which, yeah, that's exactly what he was doing because he didn't really have an understanding of what it actually takes to take care of a family. Okay. Okay, so Nav, we're going to get to your question. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I just, it's certain things that right now you don't want to necessarily let into your life. Like right now, what would I look like dealing with an insecure, crazy man right now that ain't paying my bills? I'd be looking like a goddamn idiot. Put his ass on the back burner. Put him on the motherfucking shelf. First of all, he ain't doing a damn thing for you. And he bringing all this insecurity and instability into your life, man. Now, maybe after November or December, but cut that energy off, man, for real. That's that struggle energy. Oh, he's in here laying down. Thank God he was in there yelling and screaming. Are we going to clear away some of that negative energy or all of it? You're welcome, sweetie. Yeah, guys, y'all be better on y'all own than dealing with some of these Now, if you just have a set income, for me, I can't deal with no man like that. He's going to limit me. Go away. Go away. Because you causing way too many up and down, back and forth, and ups and oopsie turvy and up and down and fucking around. So you got a choice to make with that. And it looks like you have probably better choices. You know what I'm saying? For me, my spiritual path is manifesting prosperity. And it's not that I don't have nothing while I'm doing it. It's just that I want more. People try to act like, oh, you don't want to deal with my insecure ass. It's because you ain't got nothing, bitch. You broke. No, honey. It's because I have something, but I want more. And I feel that you, on some level, or your energy is toxic. Bye. Catch you later when you figure it out. Codependent energy is not good. Okay. Nav wants to know, will a man batith, whatever that is, the Sagittarius, contact me before July ends? Spirits, yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards is no. All right. So there's your card, dear. And we're going to throw a card out of the... See, I can cleanse my cards like that. That's another way you can cleanse your cards. Hey, what's up with all these? What is that? All right, spirits, what messages do you have for Nav out of the Oracle? Hello, Joanna. Yeah, he's going to contact you. The rest and rejuvenation card comes up. I feel like whoever this is taking a lot out of you. It's some things you need to own up to when it comes to whoever that person is. Yeah. I feel like you need to take a break from that person. Take a break because, they probably need some help. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? My apothecary, my herbs that I want to manifest, the furniture that I want to manifest in this house, all of that is more important than just getting some hugs and kisses. I can get that through spirit. And if a man ain't helping me with that, if his responsibility is totally irresponsibility, bye. I can do better without you. I'll catch you later. And maybe we'll make it the next lifetime then. Maybe that's what we're going to have to do. Because I want about 50, 60 grand put up. 100 grand, 200 grand. I don't want to keep limiting myself. Ashley, did you ask a question before, or is this your first question? I'm going to switch over, guys. I'm going to go to Jada, and then I'm going to try to answer Ashley. And this is the last question. The last question is Jada. Okay. Ashley, spirit guides, ancestors, will Ashley have a baby in the future? Will Ashley and N have a baby in the future? Yes or no? I'm going to get through these real quick. The answer is no. You got a no answer. Let's look at the next card. Yeah. Answer's no. For some reason, the universe seems to be taking y'all in two different directions. In fact, I can see that, you probably are getting ready to part ways or take a break with that person, Ashley. Okay. Okay, moving on to Xena. Will Steven contact her? Will Steven contact Xena Maldonado? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards is no. Yes. The answer is yes. You may have even done some spiritual work on this person, or the answers are in the definite yes. Oh, they're going to come with gifts. They gonna be ready to make this stuff up to you, whatever it is. Yeah, they gonna contact you. They gonna come with some gifts, some sacrifice, something tangible. Something tangible. Yeah, that's what I like. I think you're lucky. Six of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know that's right. And you know what? A lot of y'all probably did spiritual work today. I'll do spiritual work to where if I want something from a man, you gonna do XYZ or else I'm done. Get away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you. You gonna know how it feels to truly lose me. Okay? Spank that ass. And he gonna come back with some flowers, some money. Oh, here you go. I found about $5,000. Just go ahead and hold on to that because you need that. Yeah, that's what these men should be doing for you. Instead, these men are coming with crackhead prostitution prices, $60 here and now and then. $60 here and now and every once in a while. And I'm supposed to give up every goddamn thing for you. I'd rather possess your ass. I'd rather completely take over you with the spirit of a god than to have you treating me that way. Sorry, because I'm worth so much more. Well, y'all can have a son together, but he still needs to make up for what he did. So having a son with somebody doesn't mean that they can just, because I feel like that person was cheating on you or cheating you or something. Feel like previously he was playing you for cheap and stuff like yeah. And you know what? I hate it when men try to play you for cheap and try to act like yeah. All right, my last question was Jada. Jada wants to know, will she be successful in the fashion industry? This is the last question. If you guys want a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy is below. You can also Cash App me. All of my contact information is below in the title and in the video description box. It's not coming. Okay, honey. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. Jada J wants to know, will she be successful in the fashion industry? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards would indicate no. All right, and what messages do you have for Jada J from the Energy Oracle deck? Okay. You could be successful, but you've got some things that you need to clear out of your head. You definitely could be successful. Spirits is feeling as though you'll be successful at doing something else, though. You'll be more successful. Whatever it is that you do, the all tied up card comes up. So that is representing being in some kind of bondage. I feel like it definitely probably has something to do with male energy, in particular your father. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I hate to sound like a heathen, but I equally despise my father just as much as I despise my mother, and I've got to be honest about it. Energetically, I picked up on both of their energy, and I just banish them on a daily basis. I banish both of my parents daily. So I feel like it's got something to do with your father's energy. And then maybe even your mom's energy too. But mainly your father. You got the all tied up card. Yeah, reversed. It's actually upright, but it means, actually, if it were reversed, it would have a more positive meaning. So I feel like you could possibly use some help with that. Okay. And that is the readings for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you're watching the playback, hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you guys subscribe. And make sure that you guys go and check out the Day in the Life of a Witch vlogs. Okay. They are very interesting with some gems in them. I've got a Crown of Success. We're going to be doing Crown of Success group rituals coming up. Okay. That will be coming up probably this Saturday. So you guys are welcome to join. They're going to be a very powerful ritual. You guys, I'll come and tell you about that. It's $100 to get in. because many of y'all did y'all crown of success rituals, but you went and you connected with a loser who was a loser and a liar and codependent. And so that sucked up some of your energy. So we're going to take some of that back this Friday. We're taking it back now, but we're taking back our power as women, with these, weirdos that, take up all of your energy. They're just succubuses, okay? All right, guys, if y'all need my help, I'm always there because we're going to make sure that we keep these children and we keep y'all stuff tight for the winter is what we're going to make sure. So y'all know where to reach me. I will see y'all. Also, if you want to grow your money, join Llamas. If you're in the position that I'm in, join Llamas. Okay, and that is going to be on August the 1st. Okay. All right, I'll see y'all later. Love and light.